The following is produced by 5 Star Productions USA, which is solely responsible for its editorial content.
From succulent bayou shrimp to exquisite elixirs from England and high-tech marketing in minutes, the best of wine and food brings you broths that are better than ever, along with cholesterol-free marshmallows. It's sweet, it's magical, it's condensed milk. And making a comeback with cachet and class is cognac. All coming up on the best of wine and food.
Hello, I'm George Hamilton, and welcome to the best of wine and food, coming to you from the world-renowned Boca Raton Resort and Club in Florida. Best of Wine and Food features fine food, fun, and other pleasures in life, and we've got an exciting show coming up, so stay tuned for a television show with taste.
Stay tuned for Cajun cooking that's simple with Revere, unique beverages from bottled green drinks, and stress-free automated checkout with productivity solutions on the best of wine and food.
You're in the mood for a meal that's just a little bit different. Well, how about a bit of the bayou and a little Louisiana home-style cooking? Coming up, it's shrimp and crawfish étouffée, and it's easier than you ever expected.
Étouffée is a great entree, perfect for a family gathering or a dinner party. And best of all, you can prepare it ahead of time, which allows you to spend time with your guests. Today we have with us in the Best of Wine and Food Kitchen, Executive Chef Ron Radavath. Thanks for being with us, Ron.
Great to be here.
What's going on here?
Well, actually, we close this vent here. We're actually making, I have a little rice going here.
Now wait, before you get any further, let's see what this vent thing is. I've never seen a pot with a vent on top.
In the Revere Solutions, we have a steam vent in here, and I can go ahead and close it down, and then I know it's boiling, turn it down the heat, and my rice will be done in a few minutes.
Perfect.
Up here, I've cooked a roux, which I'm going to go ahead and add to it, the étouffée. In the étouffée, I put in the celery, peppers, and onions. I've already cooked it down. I've added a crawfish and shrimp to it. You can do it with one or the other one. And now I'm going to add a roux.
Okay.
This pot actually has a nice feature, has a nice pour spout. I'm going to thicken this up. I cooked the roux so it has a nice rich color.
Beautiful. And the roux is what?
It's equal parts of flour and butter. I'm adding to the crawfish.
So does it matter how long you simmer the shrimp and crawfish?
No, we just try not to overcook the shrimp or the crawfish. The nice thick bottom pot like we have here, we're able to reduce the heat and let the flavors blend and mellow together.
Great, so you can enjoy your guests and socialize with them while this is just simmering away.
Got it. Put this in the plate.
And this is a dish from New Orleans, isn't it, étouffée?
It has roots in New Orleans. It's a wonderful stew, and we have a lot of fun with it. It's a great flavor, and you can make it as spicy or as mild as you want to make it.
That's great.
We garnish with a little bit of green onion and a little bit of chive. And there we go.
Great.
Crawfish
Beautiful.
étouffée.
Give me a fork. All right.
Got it.
Thanks for joining us, Chef Ron. We really appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing you again with some more great tips.
Can't wait to be back.
Thanks.
For complete recipes and lifestyle information, visit our website at vstar.com.
When entertaining at home, a lot of planning and preparation go into your parties. The right combination of people, the right kinds of foods. It's the details that count, and beverages, mixers, cocktails, and coolers can often make the difference between a flat party and an effervescent one.
Imagine the perfect beverage, light and refreshing, a unique taste, delicious by itself, or mixed with wine to make a wine spritzer. Well, just such a beverage has been created, and here to tell us more about this fabulous elixir is Steve McDevitt with Bottled Green Drinks of Canada and Chef Ted Gidley of Clark Cookhouse in Newport, Rhode Island. Thank you, gentlemen, both for joining us.
Thank you, Jackie.
Tell us a little bit about the Bottled Green Company.
Well, Bottled Green Drinks Company was formed in 1989 by a couple in England. They came up with this recipe incorporating hand-picked flowers in the English countryside with pure spring water. They're pressed, they get the juice and nectar out, and then mix it and lightly carbonate it.
Terrific. What do we have here?
We have elderflower presse. This is made with hand-picked elderflowers.
Wow. That is nice.
Very nice and refreshing.
That is really different. I've never tasted anything quite like that.
We also have two other flavors, a lime flower frost, and we have a lemongrass spring. These are cordials, which are concentrated versions of the three drinks we've just seen, along with citrus cordial, an orange and cranberry cordial, and a spiceberry cordial.
Ted, how do you use these cordials in your kitchens?
Well, what we have here is an elderflower mousse cake set on top of a lemon cake with fresh blackberries and blackberry coulis. And then over here I've made a sabayon using the elderflower cordial as well.
And how do the guests like these desserts?
This one has gone over very well. We've been running it at the restaurant since mid-July, and we're continuing to run it, and it's definitely very intriguing.
Thanks. We really appreciate you being with us. Now, if you'd like a really healthy and really different drink to serve at your next party, these fabulous bottle green drinks may just be the way to go.
Time is short, and you're in a rush, but you have to stop at the grocery store to get a few things. And then you remember those long lines, slow checkout, and you change your mind. Well, not any longer. As you'll see in our next feature, automated checkout machines make shopping fun, easy, and quick.
Long lines at the grocery store. It's a shopper's nightmare, but it doesn't have to be any longer, thanks to the smart people at Productivity Solutions, a company which created the automatic checkout machine. As consumers, we've become accustomed to self-serve and self-pay systems, which are both popular and practical. As everything in our lives has speeded up, with more to do in work and life and less time in which to do it, any opportunity to shave precious minutes from mundane chores is welcome. This exciting new technology allows grocers to provide better service to shoppers by having more lanes open at any time. People of all ages like using the system because it's fast, fun, and easy. Shoppers interact with the system through a color touch screen that features multimedia, video, and animation instructions. High-end graphics and an online produce selection screen create the highest level of instruction. And digitized voice prompts also assist customers in using the laser barcode scanner scale. After scanning the order, shoppers can select to pay at the lane with a credit or debit card, or can proceed to the self-checkout pay station where a cashier accepts all forms of payment. So next time you're in a rush, look for the ACM automated checkout machine, where you can get out in a hurry and get on with your life. Coming up, beefing up your meals with Better Than Bouillon and out-of-this-world recipes with jet-puffed marshmallows. Stay with us for the best of wine and food.
Good tasting, flavorful, easy to make meals is what we all want. But sometimes it's hard to get. Now, broths are a wonderful way to beef up taste in sauces, gravies, and marinades and enhance flavor in many other dishes. Let's see how.
There are many ways to cook with broth. Here with some creative ideas for using broth is the Best of Wine and Food Executive Chef Dan Follessy of Shirttail Charlie's in downtown Fort Lauderdale. Thanks for joining us, Dan.
Oh, thank you, Jackie. You know, the use of broths, bouillons, and other base products are really a well-kept secret by chefs and other fine cooks. As a matter of fact, they're a great alternative to creating that from-scratch flavor without all the hard work. They're also a great alternative to healthy low-fat cooking by eliminating the use of salty bouillon cubes and butters in your sauces. What we're going to do today is make a holiday turkey gravy. And what I've got here is some milk and flour in a pan. We're cooking out the starchy flavor that all the flour has and giving us a thickening agent when we add the rest of our ingredients, and that's what we're going to do next. We've got our giblets. I'm going to pour these in, okay, and then what we want to do is we want to put this up about a medium to high heat, okay, and we add our cup of water. Oh boy, and just a touch of gravy browning. Okay. And the next and the most important ingredient is our Better Than Bouillon chicken base. Okay. This stuff has got such a flavor and it's very powerful and very tasty. So you don't need a whole lot. You just add a little bit into your gravy. What we're going to do is we're going to bring that to a boil. And when it's boiled, you stir it consistently, and basically the sauce is done. You have turkey gravy. And let's just pour that in. Perfect.
Wow, looks and smells delicious.
We're going to do the pasta salad. It's a warm turkey and pasta salad using the leftovers from your turkey dinner.
Brilliant.
You've got some noodles already cooked off. And what I did is I used a little secret. I put a bit of our vegetable base in the water with the noodles and cooked them off there.
What a good idea.
Yeah, what it does is create a vegetable enhancement into your noodles. And also we've got some vegetables sauteing over here for the rest of the salad. And I put a touch of our vegetable base in here as well.
Great.
What you want to do is saute your vegetables to a nice crisp brown and also add your remaining ingredients. So let's put our turkey in. So we're going to saute that in just a touch, warm up your turkey. Let's add that to our pasta. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to toss this with a little bit of vinaigrette that I've made ahead of time.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Boy, that looks terrific, and you're right, that was easy.
Let's top off this dish with just a little bit of Parmesan cheese.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So, sometimes all it takes is one little ingredient like broth or base to make your food taste like it came right out of a chef's kitchen.
For complete recipes and lifestyle information, visit our website at vstar.com.
Marshmallows. We all love them, especially as kids. We remember them in our hot chocolate or roasting them on a stick over a fire. But marshmallows are a versatile, if not misunderstood candy, which can be eaten year-round and enjoyed not just by youngsters, but by adults too.
Marshmallows. More than 300 million bags of jet puffed marshmallows are sold every year. They are certainly popular, and while putting them on a stick and holding them over a fire may be the easiest way to prepare them, it's definitely not the only way. Joining us today is Wine and Food's resident dessert expert, Melissa Heffernan, with some tips on using marshmallows throughout the seasons. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Jackie. It's great to be here. Well, of course, marshmallows are so versatile, and they're not only just for snacks. They can also be used for side dishes and all kinds of desserts. And both kids and adults really like them.
That's for sure. And for spring, what do we have here? This looks beautiful.
Well, for spring, yes, we have this wonderful banana mallow strawberry pie. It's perfect for Easter or any other kind of spring occasion.
Fantastic. And this looks like a pizza.
It is a pizza. Actually, it's a mallow fruit pizza. And it has a cookie crust, vanilla pudding, seasonal berries, and miniature marshmallows. And you can use any kind of fruit that you like for it.
Definitely. Something fun for the kids to make, I would think, too. Speaking of kids, what's coming up for the summer treat?
Summer is perfect for s'mores around the campfire with chocolate, marshmallows, and graham crackers.
Great.
But if it's a rainy day, you can also do it inside in the microwave.
Good point. Just have them around the dinner table then.
Sure.
Then, coming up for autumn, what do we have for autumn?
Marshmallows are great around Halloween. You can do so many different things with them, use them at Halloween parties. This is the 4-layer marshmallow bar. It has yellow cake, whipped cream, marshmallows, and candy-coated chocolates, or any other kind of candy that you might find. It's a wonderful thing.
Beautiful. And then for winter, another one of everybody's favorites, marshmallows in hot chocolate.
Yes, who doesn't love that? So delicious. But you can also put it in flavored coffees or cider as well. It's wonderful.
Terrific idea. Thanks for joining us, Melissa. We really appreciate all the great tips.
Oh, you're welcome.
And if you'd like to try some of these at home, stick around. At the end of the show, we'll provide information on these recipes and a lot of other fun things you can try with marshmallows.
Next, great recipe step savers from Eagle brand. And a new generation enjoys sophisticated spirits with Courvoisier, coming up on the Best of Wine and Food.
True bakers love the feeling they get from making pies, cakes, and other dessert novelties. Baking doesn't have to be reserved just for the holidays. By adding condensed milk, the magic ingredient, bakers can pursue their passion with foolproof recipes year-round.
Baking delicious desserts from scratch isn't always easy, but it can be. Eagle Family Foods, who've been making Eagle brand sweetened condensed milk for more than 140 years, understands that consumers want quick, simple, foolproof recipes for a variety of desserts. Now, we have two experts with us today from the School of Culinary Arts at the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale, eminent Master Chef Klaus Friedenreich and pastry chef Rob Zubkowski. Thank you both for joining us. Now, first of all, Klaus, what exactly is sweetened condensed milk?
Sweetened condensed milk is a pre-cooked blend of whole milk and sugar and it's 100% natural.
And because it's pre-cooked, then it has a consistent quality and texture to help your desserts.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful. Now we have a sample of desserts created by your students,
Right.
including this gorgeous fudge, and you're going to show us how to make that right now.
Yeah, I'm already stirring the fudge. I put a whole can of the sweetened condensed milk in there. There's just a little bit left. And the chocolate chips, dark chocolates have melted. And now it's time to put in vanilla. I've pre-measured some vanilla here and some chopped walnuts. So you blend all this in there and then pour it into a pre-lined pan. And it's fairly thick.
This comes right out so easily.
Right out, and then just smoothen it out. And then let it sit for up to 2 hours. And when it's finished, it looks just like those chips over there.
This fudge looks terrific. But now, Rob, what if I was worried about calories?
Well, Jackie, Eagle brand makes a full line of sweetened condensed milk. We, of course, have the regular, which is what the standard has been. In 1994, they introduced a low-fat version, which is made from both whole milk and skim. Now we also have a no-fat version from just skim milk, and now they just introduced chocolate, which is fabulous, dribbled over ice cream and cake, or even dipping fruit for fondue.
Okay, now you're going to make another dessert for us.
Yeah, actually, we're going to make one of the most popular desserts with sweet condensed milk, and that's the cherry cheese pie. First, we take our cream cheese, and we're going to whip it up till it's nice, light, and fluffy. And now we're going to add 1 can of the sweetened condensed milk. Okay, lower our machine a little bit. Slowly pour that in. Okay, and then we let this fluff up a little bit. Turn our speed down again, and we're going to add some lemon juice. And finally, a little vanilla. So now we'll just take this and pour it into a graham cracker shell. And here we have one that we made ourselves, or you can just buy the prepared one in the store already. And we can top it with either our canned cherry, blueberry, or pineapple filling, or you can jazz it up a little bit nicer with some nice fresh fruit and brush it with a little corn syrup right before we serve it. And we have a lovely, lovely pie.
Magnificent. I can really see why they say sweetened condensed milk is the magical ingredient. Thank you both for being with us. It's been great. Now, if you'd like to learn more about using Eagle brand sweetened condensed milk, stay tuned. At the end of the show, we'll tell you how you can get these great recipes.
Mention the word cognac and one conjures up images of cigar-filled rooms, crystal snifter glasses, and rich leather chairs. Cognac enjoys a distinguished reputation as a refined drink around the world. And cognac is making a comeback, and its popularity is on the rise.
Thanks to a vibrant cocktail culture and the nation's current cigar craze, more and more people are experiencing the unique qualities of cognac. Joining us today is Jean-Marc Olivier, the master blender for Courvoisier, one of the world's leading producers of cognac. He's going to explain for us the subtleties of this fine spirit and tell us how it is made. Jean-Marc, what makes cognac so special?
Cognac is a unique spirit and probably the most sophisticated spirit in the world. And today, more and more, the young people are discovering it.
The mystique surrounding cognac definitely adds to its allure. But despite its regal reputation, cognac is becoming more of a fun and approachable drink. It can be enjoyed in its traditional manner, in a snifter, and is recently gaining popularity as a cocktail. Now you're here all the way from France, where you're employed by Courvoisier as a master blender. What does a master blender do?
The role of the master blender is to ensure the consistency of taste and quality. And for instance, if you consider the Napoleon Courvoisier was created 150 years ago. But today, you are drinking exactly the same quality cognac.
Really? So obviously you use a certain kind of grape to be able to achieve that.
To obtain the cognac, we grow the Uni Blanc grape, and after that we have a very precise winemaking process. The white wine is distilled twice, and the young spirit is aged during many years in French oak barrels.
Tell me about the barrels.
To build our barrels, we use very old oak trees, 200 to 250 years old. And when we build the barrels, we burn the barrel inside to obtain a white color, a color brown or has a gingerbread. And this burning is very important for the quality of the future cognac.
Speaking of cognac, now I understand that there's something significant about the area in which cognac is made, right?
Yes, it's true. Only the brandy produced in a small region of France, in southern of France, is able to have the name of cognac.
Cognac's renewed popularity has sparked a number of interesting cocktail alternatives.
At the Astor, we make the French kiss. We're going to use a little sugar and some imported sparkling wine, and we're going to top it off with a little Courvoisier cognac, which is going to give it a nice little kick to it. Try that. The younger, more hip people are drinking the sidecars. It seems to be the new hip drink down here. And we're going to use a little Courvoisier cognac for this. And a little Cointreau, touch of some sour mix. Shake it. Looks pretty good. We make at the Astor what we call a diesel, which is Courvoisier and Coke. A lot of our European clientele drink cognac as an aperitif with traditionally tonic or ginger ale.
Now, the first thing that strikes me is the snifter. It looks so sophisticated.
Yes, the snifter plays a role in enjoying your cognac. And the shape of the snifter is very important to develop all the aroma of the cognac and to experience the taste of the cognac.
Now, I see people holding it up to the light and doing the swirling like you were doing. They're looking at it. What are they looking for?
First of all, they are looking about the coloration of the cognac, which is golden yellow, slightly mahogany and chestnut. And after that, they swirl the liquid like that to develop the flavor of the cognac and before to sniff the glass of cognac and to appreciate the richness and the complexity of the cognac.
Now, explain for us what we have here. I realize these are arranged by age, which helps determine the value and the complexity of the blend, right?
Yes, that's right. The first product is the VS Courvoisier, which is the youngest product. The blend is 5 to 8 years old. And after we have the VSOP Courvoisier, which is a Fin Champagne cognac, has the Napoleon, which is a very well-matured Fin Champagne cognac. XO Courvoisier, which is a very smooth product with a blend of cognac between 20 to 35 years old. Initial Extra, the top quality in the range of Courvoisier, with cognac in average 50 years old, but some of them are over 1 century years old.
Wow.
And RT, which is a special product to associate the art of the cognac with the heart of the Art Deco artist RT.
Now, you skipped one here. What about this one?
This one is certainly a new product and a new blend to celebrate the birth of the new millennium.
Aha! The best way to decide on your favorite is to experiment with the different tastes and aromas of each quality. You can experience the rewards of a fine cognac almost any time, not just for special occasions. Whether you're at a bar, spending time with friends, or smoking a fine cigar, cognac is an excellent choice, either in a snifter or in a cocktail.
For complete recipes and lifestyle information, visit our website at vstar.com.
Well, that's it for this edition of Best of Wine and Food, and I hope we've satisfied your senses, teased your palate, and given you food for thought. Till next time, may your cup be full, your plate hearty, and your life rich with the delights of the best of wine and food.
Host locations and accommodations provided by the Boca Raton Resort and Club.
This has been a presentation of 5 Star Productions USA, which is solely responsible for its editorial content.